Kenny in the 2021 dunk contest.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
Hey, they're calling real J-Ran.
Hey, listen.
That's exactly right.
No, I wouldn't even make it over there first, guys. That is, yeah, I wouldn't.
That was hilarious.
Oh, man.
Hey, Ernie, you going to talk Zion now?
Here we are in just a second. Why?
Because I wanted to give a shout out.
Okay, I guess.
Does it work here or after that?
Let's do it afterwards.
Okay.
We have a couple seconds.
Because we got the Clippers and the Boston Celtics coming up on TNT, and we'll be keeping an eye on Oklahoma City and New Orleans and this guy.
It is certainly the most anticipated NBA debut.
Show him who you are, Zion. Show him who you are. Lob to Williamson, and he smashes the rim. Man, you can't teach that. Nope. Wow, what a rejection.
He is something special.
Oh, Zion! Explosive two-handed jam.
Zion for 4 for 4. Welcome to the NBA.
It's Easy, presented by Auto Trader. Zion Williamson, his first 30-point game as a
CBLN.
pro, had 31.
No, Charles Barkley like numbers.
Okay. 31, 9, and 5. He's got 5 straight games of 20 or more. And look where the Pelicans are.
What, in 11th place?
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
They're only 5 games out.
I already told you they're not going to make the playoffs.
Bet it.
They're not. I got to tell you something, man. I thought Portland or San Antonio was going to do it, but I got to give a shout out to that boy, John Morant, Brandon Clark, and what's the other big guy?
Brandon Clark.
Jackson. They are balling, man.
You talk about the most unsung rookie in that class.
Yeah, man.
Is Brandon Clark, for sure.
John Morant, and what's the other guy name? Jackson, Jaren Jackson. Those guys, and your boy from the guy who played for you, Brooks. You said.
No.
Dylan Brooks?
Dylan Brooks didn't play for them.
Oh, the other kids played. Okay. Dylan Brooks, those guys are balling. Hey,
they're balling.
Listen, they are flat out balling.
And so is Valanciunas. He's had a good year.
The whole team. The whole team.
But how about New Orleans? I mean, what, and specifically what you've seen from Zion since he's made his debut, it looks like, in the Summer League, you saw him get to the rim at will, and then, of course, the injury, and his debut is delayed. But what have you seen over the last handful of games?
Ever since he's came back, the team has a new confidence. I know Lonzo Ball, his APG has went up 2 or 3 assists per game, but they're playing with energy. They're putting a lot on this big guy's plate. They're saying, lead us. He's doing a great job. I don't think he will win Rookie of the Year because he's missed so many games, but the city is excited, the team is excited, and I think they will make the playoffs.
Well, I agree with Shaq. I think what he does is he allows them to have a guy that can get a basket or a shot. Before with Ingram, they were getting at times a tough shot, even though he was being able, but his ability to be stronger, faster, and more athletic gives them easier shots when they need them.
21 points a game, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 58% from the floor. He's 4 out of 10 from deep. Remember, he hit all those threes in his first game, and he's hardly shot a 3 in the last handful of games.
Well, he's really, really explosive. He's got one of the best second jumps I've ever seen. Like,
I have a question for you, Chuck.
Sure.
They always compare him to you in some ways and things you do. How would you guard him, or how would you play against him if you were playing?
Well, I was just trying to stay between him and the basket because that was a fluke. He made those 4-4 threes the first game. He hasn't made one since then. And all the baskets we show, they're layups. You got to use force against force. You got to stay between him and the basket. Make him make shots. The one team that had success against him was the Milwaukee Bucks. They put 3 7-foot guys on him. He's going to have to learn, and I had to learn this. When you in college, you're bigger and stronger than everybody else. But in the NBA, when I'm playing against a guy like Kevin McHale, he was the best player I ever played against. I could not post him up. Just take him out 5, 6, 7 feet, then try to dribble around him, get your space. But he's going to have to learn.
Zion guard you if he was playing?
Nobody can guard me, number one. Come on, let's be serious.
I'm being serious. I asked a real question.
Come on, man.
Wait, the Bulls did in the finals.
Hey, is that a home court cooking?
Hey, I think I averaged 27, but who's counting? and they had They had
Horace Grant.
Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen did a fantastic job of doubling me a lot, but one guy was never going to guard me. Let's stop that.
21 points.
Stop talking nonsense.
For Zion, 15 points in the paint per game. Has he impressed you, Shaq?
Yes, he has impressed me. I wish he would have played a lot longer, but, the injury. But listen, I agree with Charles. He has the best second jump I've ever seen. Very, very explosive. Like a lot of people question his weight. He's young. He's going to get into better shape the more he plays, but I definitely like his game.
You know what, Ernie? We said this, this analytic world now of the 3 more than the 2. And I said there was going to have to be a player that can transition and move you out of that thought process to be that great, like Charles was and like Shaq was. He's going to be that player. Because even if you make 3 out of 10 and you say you get 9 points, he's going to shoot 6 and 7 out of 10 in twos. So he's going to get more baskets out of the 5 or 6 shots that you would take for 3. So the analytic game is going to change when you play against the Pelicans.
Or we're going to get some better NBA coaching. Some of these guys out there don't know what the hell they're doing. They got all these guys shooting. They got all their big guys. They got all their big guys shooting threes who can't shoot threes. And if you can get a layup or a post up sometime, not all the time, but the one of the reason the NBA product stinks right now is we got 7-foot guys shooting threes like they can shoot them. They're not shooting. They're not shooting a good percentage.
By the way, Chuckster.
Yes, sir.
27.
Tell him why you're mad.
27, 13, and 6 is what you averaged.
What now?
27, 13.
That's all?
And 6.
Hey.
That's a bad man.
27, 13, and 6. Listen, you better bring more next time, big fella. That wasn't enough.
I got one more celebrity. I want to say hello.
Uh-oh, this is going to be good.
Yes.
Another celebrity sighting?
Chicago, say hello to Erykah Badu.
Oh, Erykah Badu is in the
Beautiful, lovely Erykah Badu. Hey, baby. I love you. How you doing,
Calling
sweetheart?
Tyrone.
Right. Nice to see you. A lot of celebrities in Chicago.
How about that? Just showing up unexpectedly. Anderson .Paak, by the way.
The real one.
And they've come out to see Anderson .Paak tonight. You're going to see him perform at halftime on the American Express halftime review.
Kitty and Austin.
I love it.
All right, Slim.
I love it. I love it.
We're coming back with more in a second.